Welcome back to another video with the Afro Hippie Journalist. So I want to talk about Osama Bin Laden and Saddam Hussein. And the reason I want to talk about them is because today is, in case some of y'all forgot, 9/11. And these two men, well, mainly Osama Bin Laden, has been the focus of why the events of 9/11 happened. And he was supposed to be this leader of a terrorist group. Now, here is my issue with the aftermath of 9/11. And the next video, I will tell you what I think about 9/11. Now, the aftermath is that um, soon after, the Bush administration sent their troops to Afghanistan and Iraq and all these other Middle Eastern countries. And my thing is, okay, they sent them in and they just started killing people left and right. They had really no agenda. They just started killing people left and right, going to war with them, trying to kill, anybody that they could. They were killing men, women, children, babies. And my question is, for what? And I feel like that whole thing was a setup just to invade those countries. And I honestly believe that it was a setup. Now, the reason for this video is the death of these two men. I don't believe the death of these two men. I don't believe that they were killed. I mean, they're probably dead now because, they were old. But when Osama Bin Laden was killed, it was broadcast across national news or whatever. And the thing that really stood out to me and made me, really question the government is the fact that when he was killed, they reported that they would not show his body out of respect to his country, and that his country wanted to have a proper burial for him, where they would dump his body in the ocean. Here's my issue with that. Now, the government says, or the media says, that they're not going to show pictures of his body out of respect to their country. But how are you respecting their country by invading them and killing all these innocent people? That doesn't sound like respect to me. I mean, y'all have so much hatred for this country because y'all believe that they were behind the attacks of 9/11, but you're trying to be respectful and not show his body. And even the pictures of the bodies that they did show, I'm 100% sure that none of them were Osama Bin Laden because, first of all, they all look different, okay? And it was, stated that he had, men who looked like him who he would have to protect him. And it could have been any one of those men. I mean, honestly, Osama Bin Laden could very well still be alive. And yeah, he may be the leader of a terrorist group, but I don't think that he had people hijack these planes and crash them into, the Twin Towers, the Pentagon, and all these other buildings that went down with them. I don't believe that. Now, you have Saddam Hussein, who they say he was killed, yet there are no pictures. And he very well, like Osama Bin Laden, could have had someone look like him that they ended up killing. And my thing is, okay, for both of them, before Barack Obama got into office, how did he all of a sudden know where they were? Barack Obama got in office in 2008, okay? The attacks happened in 2001, so that's 7 years. Now, when they supposedly killed Osama Bin Laden and Saddam Hussein was it 2011? Between 2010 and 2012. Now, you mean to tell me from 2001 up until the point where both of them were supposedly killed, nobody knew where they were, but all of a sudden, Barack Obama gets in office and he knows where they are, like the exact place where they are? Really? And hadn't it been told on the media that he was hiding underground? Well, the place where they supposedly found him was not underground. That's why I don't believe that either one of these men were killed by our military. I still feel like either they're still alive or they died of old age. But I 100% feel like they were not killed by our military. And you can say what you want, but I mean, if you have to read between the lines. Like, you have to really think for yourself and not let the media tell you what's real or what isn't. So, like I said, I don't believe that the military killed these men. I really, really don't believe that. Because if they had as much hatred as, the government has for their countries, which I don't know why they have hatred for their countries, but I don't think that if they really killed them, I don't think that they wouldn't not show their pictures. And that's my thing. I don't think they would just not show their pictures. I really don't believe that. But go ahead, comment, like, share, and subscribe. Tell me what you think. What are your theories on, Osama Bin Laden and Saddam Hussein and what really happened to them? Or if you feel like they had nothing to do with the 9/11 attacks, because I personally don't feel like they had anything to do with them. I mean, yes, I do believe that they were part of terrorist groups, but I don't think that they had anything to do with 9/11.